Welcome to Mopani Gold. We are a high-grade African gold producer, specialising in rehabilitating old, stranded or underexplored gold assets with early production opportunities and significant exploration potential. Karebi was our first redevelopment more than 10 years ago. With an average head grade of more than 20 grams per tonne, it has consistently been one of the world's highest grade operating gold mines since we brought it back into production. While the mine is small scale, it is strongly cash generative and has promising exploration potential across the licence area. Venice sits in the prolific Midlands Archean Age greenstone belt. 30 years ago, it was one of the biggest gold mines in Zimbabwe. We are ramping up underground ore feed to the plant from 4,000 to 15,000 tonnes per month. According to historic technical reports, Venice contains more than 500,000 ounces of gold, but beyond the existing mine structures, initial exploration reveals potential many times greater.
Marius reopened operations in 2015, and from the mid to late 80s there's basically no exploration at all. There's a need for getting back into the old working, and then beyond that is to open up new ground.
The Venice mine complex has historically produced over 650,000 ounces of gold. Multiple high-grade gold-bearing reefs are located just beneath the surface. Underground mine development is shown by the multi-level drifts. Steeply dipping and shallow dipping gold-rich reefs are connected and open at depth and laterally. Western Parallels has steeply dipping reefs with a high percentage of quartz and free gold. Venice is a flat dipping brecciated reef, more than 1 kilometre in strike length, open laterally and at depth. Recently, new hanging wall and footwall reefs were identified here. Eastern Parallels are steeply dipping reefs that are sheared. The Eastern Parallels potentially extend 500 metres northwards to Wat Chair. Here, steeply dipping reefs are closely spaced and open at depth with high gold grades. West of Wat Chair lies Old Wat Chair, historically known as goldfields. Surface historical gold workings highlight numerous undrilled targets adjacent to the known reefs. At Little Tangiers, recent drilling returned bonanza gold grades. In the north of the complex lie the Pinken and Nando gold mines. These reefs contain refractory gold. Reef modelling was achieved by capturing and digitising the historic drill database. Falcon Gold operated here in the 1980s, and their detailed core logs, along with their underground geological mapping and channel sampling, facilitated the high-confidence 3D modelling of the Venice reefs and their structural controls. The narrow gold-rich reefs of the Venice complex were only mined in part to a few hundred metres depth. Strong golden soil anomalies show additional near-surface targets ready for drilling.
We have a number of reefs that we've never looked at, in addition to the ones that we have. The ones that we have, that we know about, are in general open in depth and along strike. I would put it within the top 5% of opportunities in the country for producing gold at a good level.
Commoner is our third operation. Before closing in the 1980s, it was a high-grade mine producing more than 4 tonnes of gold at an average of 8 grams per tonne recovered. We are rehabilitating it using free cash flows from elsewhere in the group. We have invested in a 5,000 tonne per month hard rock processing plant currently in operation and a vat leach tailings processing facility which is on care and maintenance. In 2025, we plan to begin more widespread exploration to extend the mine substantially. All our mines are measured as per International Finance Corporation performance standards for environment, health and safety. The expansion of Mopani Gold will allow us to create more quality jobs in Kenya and Zimbabwe and to continue our support for local communities with healthcare, education and infrastructure. Our focus over the next 12 months is to evaluate opportunities for optimising Karebi and to operationalise our life of mine and ramp-up plans for Venice. A conceptual life of mine of more than 20 years has been published at the 15,000 tonne per month mining rate. The ramp-up will be balanced by cash reserves and forecasted dividends. It may be accelerated by fundraising in the second half of 2024 if a faster ramp-up creates value for shareholders. Through refurbishment, exploration and acquisition of stranded assets, we are realising an exciting opportunity to build a substantial gold business in the heart of some of Africa's richest mining regions.